get ready with me for a meeting while I talk about how I regret and hate the majority of my tattoos. There's more elsewhere I'm sure you can't see. Anyway, so this is my first ever story time. So please bear with me if it gets convoluted. I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD. No, I can't afford to be diagnosed properly for medication. So yeah, bear with me. Let's start with this shocker. This ugly ass piece of shit, okay? So when I was about 15, my nan gave me permission to get my first tattoos, which are this one and this one. Still probably some of my favorites, most important meanings to this day. I'm now 32, by the way. Yeah, and I thought the tattooist that I had been seeing to do my tattoos since 15, let's fast forward, I'm now probably like 24, 25, somewhere around there. I come to him with a more complicated design. I said, please tell me if this is something that you can't do or don't want to do. I'm okay with that, but this is my design. And it was an art piece from one of my favorite artists at the time. It was a bit more complicated and I could already see that. He pretty much confirms that he can definitely do it, not a problem, we're all good to go. So I'm like, okay, I've been seeing this guy for years. I've checked out his work. He's done a bunch of pieces for me, which I'm happy with. What's the worst that can happen, right? I feel like I had done my due diligence in looking at his work and, you know, what you gotta do to make sure you don't end up with a shit tattoo. So we do the outline and like the first bit. Honestly, I couldn't tell there was anything wrong at that point. I'm like, okay, I can't really tell what's really going on. It was a very like mix mash design. So I'm like, okay, this is probably just him laying the foundation. We'll see where we go from here. It wasn't until I sat for the actual coloring and like the next whole session that I came out realizing that it was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen. I was so in shock. I didn't know how to say anything in the moment. My partner at the time had also got a tattoo with one of the other artists and his looked great.